This is Curious Television, a professional online-based television committed to promoting truth, balanced and objective reportage without fear. Please like, share and subscribe to our YouTube and Facebook channels. Curious Television, fearless pursuit of truth.
As Nigeria marks her 64th independence anniversary, a professor of political science at the University of Ilorin, Professor Hassan Saliu, who is also the president of the Nigerian Political Science Association, says the concept of liberal democracy has totally failed Nigerians, considering the attitude of the political class and absence of true democrats to operate the system in the country. Saliu disclosed this while speaking on the sidelines of the nation's 64th independence anniversary in Ilorin, the Kwara State capital, where he maintained that not all politicians who claim to be Democrats are true, noting that democracy is more of the attitude of the mind before the structures, saying that majority of the politicians even lack democratic principles in their minds.
The concept of liberal democracy has totally failed us, more so with the attitude of our politicians. There are two things involved: the concept itself and the attitude of those who are operating. If you combine the two, it means democracy has a big problem in Nigeria. The second one is the lack of democrats operating democracy in Nigeria. It's not every person that calls himself a Democrat is actually a Democrat. Democracy is more of the attitude of the mind before the structure in place. How many of our politicians have the democratic principle in their mind and are ready to go by those principles? And lastly, we have not been too prudent with management of our resources. There have been too many abandoned projects under Jonathan. We were told that the cost of contract in Nigeria was 30% above global average. The suspicion is that it could be higher now. If you consider 2-3 things, you will realize that Nigeria is not where it's supposed to be, but Nigerians will not lose hope. The journey of a country is not the journey of an individual, so all will be well.
Speaking on the way forward, Saliu noted that considering the poverty level in the past and now, and the number of persons seeking greener pastures outside the shores of Nigeria are signals that the country is not doing well economically, particularly now that the country is still importing refined products after 64 years of independence.
The way forward for Nigeria is to come to the realization that yes, we have made some progress in the last 64 years, but more fundamentally we have failed. And I'll give you 3 indices to make my point. What was the level of poverty in 1960? 79, 83, 85, prior to 1999. What the level of poverty now? Certainly, it is not as high. It was not as high as it is now. 2, if you look at the desperation of Nigeria to travel abroad, that is also an index to prove that Nigeria has not had it good in terms of. Thirdly, how come 64 years after independence we are still importing petroleum product, refined product? The one that has just been commissioned is immersed in controversy. How that controversy will be resolved, I don't know. So if you look at these 3, you realize that yes, I'm not saying Nigeria should despair. I'm saying that let's open our eyes and tell ourselves the home truth so that we then know how to chart our way after marking the 64th anniversary.
Knowing the above truth, according to the professor, will guide the country into charting the way forward rather than pretending as if all is well.
This is Curious Television, a professional online-based television committed to promoting truth, balanced and objective reportage without fear. Please like, share and subscribe to our YouTube and Facebook channels. Curious Television, fearless pursuit of truth.